How are you? Welcome to iZig and Mobile Media. We want to share a short video with you today about how mobile marketing can stimulate your real estate business. Let's start by looking at the different forms of advertising out there for real estate. You've got billboards, flyers, classified ads, whatever it might be. These ads are usually cluttered with photos, email addresses, web pages, and phone numbers. And why are people not calling? They aren't calling because they don't want to be sold. They just want the information, and once interested, they will take the next step. We've all seen the Take One flyer box that is either empty or has poorly printed flyers that are often soaking wet. This is an ineffective way to advertise to people and a poor representation of your business. So change all this clutter to one thing. Text whatever your keyword is to 90210. So let's look at how simple this works. This is one example that we took off of RE/MAX's site. Here's a Dallas, Texas property. When folks text in 9970 straight, they get a phone reply within seconds with the asking price, a link to a virtual tour of the property, and a link to all listing details. This is the information that potential buyers want to know. And the great thing is that once they send that text message, it will alert the agent that there is an individual interested in this listing, and you have now opened up a channel of communication to answer questions about that property. And so a question often asked is, if I have 100 listings, do I need to go and purchase 100 keywords? The answer is no. In all of our mobile marketing plans, agents can create unlimited groups. So in this case, you would create a group for your condo in Miami. This group automatically generates a number that works identical to a keyword. So anytime someone texts in to that property, you are creating a contact database of all those who are interested in that listing. And now, with the click of a button, you can inform any one of your groups if there is a price reduction on the property, or if there's an open house you are running, or whatever it may be. What this also means is that if you get a new listing, you can send that information directly to one of your existing groups that has a similar price range and location of interest. Think to yourself as a realtor how valuable this service is. Think of some creative mobile ideas for your business, and get back in touch with the agent who directed you to this video. Thanks for your time.
Tonight, we're going to look at the space of real estate. You look at how the size of real estate with 1.3 million realtors across the country, all basically doing business the exact same way, of which we'll look at here tonight. But when we look at the ability to truly transition a vertical in the market, and again, on tonight's webinar, we'll focus on real estate. You know, when you look at any business professional out there, whether you be in real estate or any other profession, the most important person to brand is you. And we see people branding themselves on Facebook and Twitter and other venues out there in the market. How do you brand yourself in this brand new space of mobile? Well, the answer is the iZig 90210 M-Card. It's your name or desired keyword at 90210. Now, whenever you're meeting professionals out in the community or literally anywhere across the country, simply have them text your keyword or name directly to 90210, and instantly comes back your name, your position or your company, cell phone, email, along with a complete personalized import link that has your logo, your picture, also links into your Facebook, your Twitter. It is the most powerful way to connect and communicate with other professionals out in the market, and the price point at retail is only $14.95 per month with no setup fees or contracts, and this is also included if you elect to be part of our agency program for our company. Next, we look at individuals with homes for sale. We've all been there looking at a home, standing out on the road looking into the property, and you look at, obviously, your first question is, how much is this home? Then the other questions go rolling through your mind. How many bedrooms, square footage, floors, amenities? And we look at, from home to home, the exact same process with the exact same questions always on a potential buyer's mind. Well, we look at how realtors communicate the information that should be at our fingertips in today's society. Here's an exact example of my wife and I in Dayton, Ohio, going through our community, looking at different homes that we're potentially interested in, and those same questions instantly go through our mind. How much is it? I don't care if you're buying a home, a car, or a tricycle. The number one thing that you want to know is the price so that you know whether or not it's within your price range. Once you know whether or not it's in your price range, then the other questions come to mind. How many bedrooms? What's the square footage? What do you think the floors are like? What about how many bedrooms is it, etc.? All of these questions that people have, and you look at the sign, and this is how every realtor basically across the country is doing business. They get a listing, they go out to the front yard, stick this sign in the ground, and expect the home to sell. Well, guys, I'm telling you, I don't care, again, what you're doing in today's world, you cannot expect to continue to do business with today's consumers, or in this case, potential buyers, when you're still utilizing yesterday communication channels. No one, in this case, is going to IronGateRealtors.com. They're standing outside, looking at the home, and they want the information now. You have a telephone number that little or few people are ever going to call, and you have the infamous Take One, which 9 times out of 10 is empty, and if it isn't empty, at best, it's a poor reflection of the home because it's printed off a poor quality printer on poor quality paper, and again, it's a poor reflection of the home. And that's if you're lucky to get a Take One. Here's the next home that we went to. Again, the same questions on our mind. One simple sign in the front lawn, directing us to either call someone or go to a website. Next home, same example. Next home, same situation. We go back to the first home that we were initially interested in a week and a half later. And Bill Duffy, realtor, still has not updated or put new papers or pamphlets into the Take One. Guys, that is yesterday real estate, and one could develop here with IZIG 90210 a full-time career path simply going out and communicating to realtors in every community across this country that today this is real estate. When we look at real estate today, we see that you can have one simple keyword, in our case sent to our world's most famous mobile media gateway, 90210. We're instantly now standing outside of the home. You now instantly receive to your mobile device the asking price, the first thing obviously that you want to know about the home. Next, you can have a complete virtual tour, not a professionally shot video. Simply go to Best Buy or any electronic store, get a flip cam, it costs you $99, start at the front door, and walk through and do commentary. Walk through the front foyer, through the kitchen area, main living areas, go to the bedrooms, go to the back door, the garage, and simply take some video footage. Then upload it to YouTube. You don't need to upload any waterfalls or any orchestra music in the background. Simply do some commentary as you walk through. Have a YouTube video in your reply. You can convert that to a bit.ly link, which takes a matter of 2 seconds. This is free, which shortens the link so that you can have it in your reply text. Next, put a link to your listing details, and now the potential buyer has all the information that they're looking for in a matter of seconds. They've seen the asking price, a virtual tour, listing details, and we've just completed where you can also upload all different pictures of the home, have them quickly titled, where you can have the front of the home, main living areas. If you have a pool, title each one. People are very visual. So now the reply, you've got all the details, which are all the photos. You have the video of the home. You have listing details combined with your telephone number. That is efficient real estate today. And the second that potential buyer sends the request, you as the realtor are immediately notified for effective follow-up, whether it be on this home or other homes in the immediate area. And when you look at the ability to also provide the unlimited short codes or unlimited numbers of which you can send to 90210. The way that each package works on our platform is each package includes a limited amount of keywords. However, let's just say that you have 100 listings. Obviously, you're not going to purchase 100 different keywords on our platform. Here you can simply create unlimited groups, and then when you assign each group, it creates a 5-digit number that works identical to a keyword. So let's show this process here on this webinar so you can see how easy it is to initiate a listing for each property. First, you go to your dashboard, of which your dashboard is located at beta.izig.com. You'll log in with your mobile number and your access code. And here you'll see your main control panel or dashboard. Now, everything begins with your Manage tab. And in this case, we're going to create a real estate division. You can have multiple business interests, as many people do today. In this case, we'd like to keep it all separate and in order. We'll create a real estate division. Now, underneath that real estate division, we can create unlimited groups. For time's sake tonight, we'll just do a couple properties. We'll do property 1, save. We'll create a new property. We'll do property 2. And then finally, we'll do one last, and we'll do property 3. Now, from there, you'll see you can go to keywords, select your property, and you'll see that with each property, it immediately assigns a 5-digit number associated with that property. That is the number that you can put on the sign or on the property, and all they do is text a 5-digit number to 90210, and it receives and sends back all the information just like a keyword. Guys, it's that fast and it's that simple. To set up the keyword, simply hit the edit button. You then can go put in the asking price, the video link, the WAP link to create a WAP for that page. All you do is WAP, which is a mobile-friendly site, to include the pictures. Simply select your property, title your property, whatever the address, a quick description of the property, put up different pictures from the front of the home, main living areas, backyard, garage. Simply upload the video, hit create. It will put a link right here, which then you can convert to a bit.ly and include in your response. Guys, that's real estate today. Now, the most important thing, as individuals text in and request information on that particular property, you, as the realtor, are immediately notified directly to your mobile device. Then, anytime that you want to send an alert, you simply go to your message center, select your property, come over here from Remax Realty or whatever your particular name is, send a quick alert that whether you're heading over to an open house or whether they're with a reduction in price or special financing on a property, come down here. Let's just say that you had 300 potential buyers that have requested information in the area. With a click of one button, that instantly goes out to all of your potential buyers, whether that be an alert for an open house, whether it be, again, a reduction in price or financing, and then simultaneously, you can also instantly hit both your Facebook and Twitter following. You can provide and create full-time or real-time reports so that you know exactly who has opted in or opted out of your channel. Guys, this is efficiency at its best, and it's not a matter of if, it's when every realtor out there will be utilizing mobile as their main communication channel. So as we look at all the different applications of a very quick reply, we look at the ability to take one business to a whole new level of efficiency. The number one thing that potential buyers want is information in real time that they can have instantly while standing outside the home. And when you're standing outside of a home and can instantly have the asking price, a video tour, all the pictures of the home, along with complete listing details, and simultaneously the realtor is instantly notified, that completely transitions real estate as it currently stands today.